Initiating live stream. Stand by. Initiating live stream. Stand by.
Bada sing, bada bang, bada boom, bada bang, bada bang. Hey guys, look at this. Welcome to the show. It's going to be a quick show. It's not going to be that much. We're still, we're old school. When we live stream, we go horizontal. And we know that you get more likes, or not more likes, but you get a lot more views if you go vertical. But that's a whole different experience. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to do it this way. It is late. It's about 10 o'clock. That's when the nonsense starts. But we got some information we want to share with you guys here a little bit, because I'm going to show you some stuff here. Give you some channel news that would just come up on here. And if some people come up on here, we get a lot of people in here. We might do 20 minutes, 25 minutes, maybe. But anyway, so we got, I know Blue-Eyed Susie. We call her Blue-Eyed Susie. That's her nickname. And we love her. She's a nice, very, very nice gal. And when it comes to cowboys, she's a cowgirl. And she loves cowboys. And she always watches the rodeo, because a lot of times if you talk to this gal, a lot of times that's what she's going to be doing. She's going to be watching the rodeo. And she's been a cowgirl ever since I've known her. And I'm technically not really a cowboy, but I do play one on YouTube. And I've said it before, they used to call me tall in the saddle until my blister popped. But I'm chewing on a toothpick tonight. And you're probably wondering, why is he chewing on a toothpick? Well, I'll tell you why I'm chewing on a toothpick right now. I went to one of my favorite hamburger stands. Have me a little beef. I like a hamburger and that kind of stuff. And I was eating. And I always, when I'm dressed up like a cowboy, I always got a toothpick. And the little guy come up to me, and he was opening up the windows there. The glare from the sun has finally subsided, and it was nighttime, so I guess he opened up the windows. And he asked me, he goes, "What are you reading?" And I showed him, I got one of these guys. This is only one of, I'm talking, we got a lot of these, okay? They're not just one. I got literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these things. But you can see it's my journal. It's where I keep my jokes there for the diehards. That's true story. Can't lie about that. But I always have this with me everywhere I go. And he says, "What are you reading?" And I said, "None of your cotton picking business." No, I didn't say that. But I told him, I said, I write down jokes and I save them. He goes, "Oh, okay." So that's what I was doing tonight. I had this little epiphany. I thought, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to come up on here, and we're going to play some country western music. And let me go on here, because Blue-Eyed Susie's out there, and she's watching. And we know that she likes country western. That's why she likes cowboys. She's a cowgirl. But I never have really understood why they call them cowboys, guys. They ride horses. Shouldn't they be called horse boys? We don't know. I think that's what they should call them. But I want to call your attention. Now, some of you guys are out there. Some of you are diehards. Some of you watch Corey's Comedy Channel. And I want to have you know that there was a gal, I believe, by the name of Pretty. Julie, I believe is her name. Yeah, Julie Pretty. And we did a stream, and it was called, what is it called? It was called the Nightlife. That's what it was, yeah. And it's, I'm a late night streamer. And what we did, which we only got about, I think, 25 views on that. Not too many people got to see it, so we thought we'd do a little shameless promotion. This is the Las Vegas Weekly here. And it's a publication, Las Vegas. Guys, this is the entertainment capital of the world, okay? That's where we live. Greatest place on earth. And right here, guys, I still forgot to look this thing up, but I want to say, I know there's maybe 600,000 words in the English language. And what we did was I had secretly underlined a word, one of the words in this thing. Now, there's not 650,000 words in here. We know that, okay? Everybody knows that. But there was one word that was underlined. Well, Julie came in on this night that we were doing that live stream, and lo and behold, guess what happened? Well, you have to tune in. So what we'll do, we never know how long YouTube is going to take to simulate their videos. I notice that when a lot of people do, their videos get simulated in 5-10 minutes. Mine, they seem to take maybe 8 hours, 16 hours, 24 hours, and sometimes even after 24 hours they're not done simulating. So what do we mean by that? What do we mean when a video is simulating? Well, apparently the algorithm, they got to decode everything and they analyze it and they do all that stuff. And so, especially if you're streaming using a streamer like I am, powered by StreamYard, they just got to make sure that all the music that you're playing is copacetic and make sure there's no copyright stuff. So it takes that robot or analytics or whatever it is to render all that, to process that. Like I said, sometimes it could be an hour. It could be 6 hours, it could be 8 hours, it could be 10 hours. Could be 12 hours. So what am I saying? I'm rambling. I'm getting hoarse just listening to myself. But what I'm saying is I'm going to leave a link so you guys can see that prediction that we did with Julie Pretty. Okay, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. Another thing, a little more information for you guys out there. I know you guys are starving for information. We live in the information age, and everybody's starving for knowledge. But if you come on the channel and you're looking for some knowledge, we got a little knowledge. We're going to drop a little knowledge on you tonight. Well, wait a second. I almost forgot, guys. Tonight's a special night. I got my toothpick. It's going to be special. And we're supporting a little bit of the whiskey. I got to have a little shot of this. We get a little crazy when we start drinking whiskey. Wow, that's you get a little, when you're drinking fake whiskey, guys, you never know what could happen. But this is all, I dedicate this to Blue-Eyed Susie, okay? Blue-Eyed Susie, that's her handle. Did you guys, she used to talk on the radio, guys. Believe it or not, Blue-Eyed Susie used to talk on the CB. I don't know, didn't know cowgirls used to do that, but I guess one of her, somebody she knows, somebody that's in the family, used to be in the trucking business, still in the trucking business. So if you guys like funny CB chatter and CB talk, I got one of those videos up on my channel too. All you gotta do is just go do a deep dive. But back to what we're saying, on the community tab, you guys are going to see that I would say probably it's going to happen very soon. We don't know when it's going to happen, but I have a video that's coming out, a rock climbing video. Okay, it's going to be good. It's going to be, you guys are going to like it. I know you like it. I know the kind of stuff you guys like. Okay, I've been at this a while. Okay, so I've been doing this almost 5 years, so we know what they like. And so that's going to be coming out. If you guys want to look on they used to call it the community tab. They don't call it no more. They call it posts. So I posted some information about that. And a lot of the channels, that we do a live stream on Sunday. We call it the Super Sunday. They come in on Sundays. And what do they do on Sundays? Well, they come in. And what we do is we promote channels. We're in the business of promote channels. So that's what we're doing. So you guys can go up on the post. I wish they'd change it back to the community tab, but I'm not in charge of YouTube. I can't tell them what to do. But also, I've been talking to one of my people on the inside. I got people on the inside. And this particular person that I'm talking to, I talked to him today. We're just waiting for some more details. Just to finalize some things, just to make sure that everything is copacetic and we're ready to go with Operation Project Plain Sight, which we're going to launch probably here in the next few weeks. And what is Operation Project Plain Sight? Well, we do have the teaser. It's on the channel as well. I think it's a couple videos down. You guys should be able to see it. Civil engineering. Hey, hi man, good to see you. All right, you've been poking around here. We like to see it. We like to see friendly faces. But yeah, Operation Project Plain Sight. That's we got a little teaser video that we put together, and we're trying to get some people a little more excited about that, because what the Operation Project Plain Sight is it is a channel promotion. It's a new and effective way, very innovative way to do something that has never been done on YouTube. So that's what we're going to do. All right, we got the, yeah, wonderful. There he is. See, civil engineers. He's coming in here. Wait, see, you just got to go live, guys. All right, we got the YouTube. That's a little, what do they call those guys? A little play button for YouTube. It's on. Yeah, little emojis there. See that? Okay. Live stream Sundays. We're going to still go with the same time. I told everybody last week that as summer draws a little closer, the days, they get a little bit longer. And so this whole side here is all lit up. It's all window. And so I'll be lit up like a June bug. So we'll probably end up having to go later. What I'm going to start doing, I tell everybody during the summertime, my business gets a little bit slower, so I can do more streams like this, like at this hour. And I could probably do a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Now this is Friday night, so we know everybody's going to be out dancing. And I don't know if Friday night's the best night. Saturday night might be a better night. We don't know. But we could play around with it. Like I said, when we stream, we do the horizontal stream. And the vertical stream, that format, I know that gets a lot more action, but I know that gives Super D, he said it gives him a headache. But anyways, a lot of people do the vertical live stream. Sirloin is in the house. Look at this. Hey, look at that. Every time I see that, I think of my dad there, because I see a steak like that, and we all know that my dad is tougher than a $2 steak. Because if our dad was so tough, what do you do if we were kids and somebody in our family had two black eyes? What would you tell one of us? Well, you wouldn't tell us anything because we already been told twice. And if one of the kids only had one black eye, he was considered a quick learner. But I remember that. I remember when I lost my baby teeth. I didn't know that my dad could hit that hard. But that was the day I lost my baby teeth. Sirloin, good to see you. Good to see you in the house there. All right, about to say, whoa, look at, you know what? Man, me from Pakistan watching. Well, guys, look at that. We're broadcasting live in Pakistan. Wonderful. Pakistan. And ladies and germs. Yep, I hate those upright. There, okay, yes, okay. I just, ears must have been. I didn't see it till just now, Super D. So there you have it. Now let me, Danny, he said he likes it. Last time we did a little stream like this. We asked him if you like country and western music. He says a little bit, not that much, but he does like a little bit. But he hates those upright streams. What it is, guys, I'm going to tell you what. Anybody that's looking to, to grow their channel, they really are ideal, because what happens is you got to figure it's like a YouTube short. They're on the shelf and people are swiping and then bang, they could discover you pretty easy. So I think that's why they're so popular. But yeah, I noticed, this is the honest truth. When I watch videos on my upstairs on my big TV, my big screen, believe it or not, those vertical view videos, they have a hard time playing. I can't get them to play in a playlist. Usually if I click on one of them, it says loading, and it just says loading, and then I'll press stop or pause. And it's a little bit of work for me to get them to play, so I don't know if it's just me, if it's my TV. I wouldn't think so. I don't think that they've totally worked out the formats. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I talking like that? I got to get back. Give me some whiskey. Guys, we got Super D's in the house. Now, Super D, I watched that cotton picking video that you did when you were in the hospital again. You know something? You better stay out of them hospitals. There wasn't anybody in there. It was like crickets. I didn't see a cotton picking soul. And you were at the doctor's office. I didn't even see any doctors. I didn't see any nurses. Guys, we got this guy. We got civil engineering. He's a little bit new. And I'll tell you right now, if you're into Bigfoot and you guys like that thing, that's why I thought with Super D, when we were poking the bear last week, Dan goes out there looking for bear. He's got I don't know, he got a phone call a while back, 3 or 4 months ago. Neighbor said he saw a bear in the backyard. So, Super D, I want to get back into watching your cotton picking, your Bigfoot videos, because I find them very therapeutic. I live in the city, so all you get with us is, all we got is concrete and city lights and cars. So, Super D's out there walking around out in the woods, and you never know what he finds out there. And I put one of your videos up there on I did post it on the post tab there, Super D. But we got Super D is in the house. That's wonderful. All right. So now we got the blue engines there to play things there from the YouTube. I am not a big YouTuber, just made my channel for educational purposes. Well, you're probably smart because YouTube is well, I should take that back because YouTube is on easy mode right now. Yep, YouTube right now is really a good time to be a YouTuber because it's easy. You can get 4,000 watch hours easy. You can get monetized in about they say about 10. They say about takes about 10 days to get monetized, and you can get 1,000 subscribers quick and easy. It's easy to shoot videos, really easy. To edit them, simple. That's easy. And then you can just really easy upload it to YouTube easy. And do all, you got to optimize it and stuff for search and all that. That's easy. And, just expect a lot of views, guys. When you start uploading, your videos to YouTube, you're going to want to, didn't I just play that song? What you're going to want to do is you just want to be ready because you're going to get a lot of views. Probably more views than what you can handle. So, being that YouTube is on easy mode and everybody's talking about how easy it is, you just want to be careful. Because especially if you go live, guys. If you go like I'm going live right now, we got 8 eyeballs in here. You just got to be careful because that's why we got to go late. Because if we go too early, we'll get ambushed, guys. We get so many cotton picking people in there. Especially too, with the vertical live streams now, you get a lot. I mean, you're going to have several hundred people in there. So it's just easy right now, guys. Everybody talks about YouTube being easy. Let's see. I'm a big fan of you, Dan. You man. I'm a big fan, you man. You talk about Dan because Dan rhymes with fan and man. So yeah, Dan is not Super D's usually about ready to pull the trigger and go to bed about this hour. So we tried to trick him again, but he caught me on this one. Oh yeah, let's see. Only thing I've seen lately was giant birds. I see that, Super D. I've shared. We got Blue-Eyed Susie. Blue-Eyed Susie. She's in incognito mode. She's here. She's one of the 8 eyeballs, and 2 of those eyeballs are Blue-Eyed Susie. And I've shared your videos with her, Super D. And I'll tell you what, guys. Yeah, them cotton picking giant birds. Remember when you were out there walking around the woods and you found one of the feathers? You found a feather out there. And it was a feather of one of the giant birds. And as soon as he turned on the camera, boom, here comes somebody out of the woods. And it never fails. As soon as he turns on his camera, here come the drones. Here come the helicopters. Here comes people walking out in the middle of cotton picking nowhere. That's me too. Super D, I was filming that about the caves. We did those 2 videos. Unbelievable. Nobody around for miles. And you turn on your camera, and they come out of the woods, boy. It's unbelievable. It's funny. Giant birds. Only thing I've seen lately was the giant birds. I refresh my memory, Super D, but I think those are on, are they the Daily Dan blog, or are they on Danny Staten? I think they might be on this channel here. Apparently you had some storms last week, from what I understand. We're supposed to, I don't know, I heard somebody, I don't know if it's just probably a cotton picking conspiracy. I thought there was going to be a storm that was supposed to hit 2/3 of the United States, but we're Friday night, guys, and I'm still waiting. Nothing happened yet. All right, Danny, Super D, unbelievable that you're here, man. You know how I feel about you. Thank you, sir. All right. Ha. But you know what? Like I said, what you heard what Danny was saying. It really, when it does come down to it, it is preference. I think this particular format, I'm going to tell you guys, okay, kind of what motivates me. There's a gal, I'm not going to say who she is. She's a 300,000 watt channel. And she lives out here in this side of the country. So a lot of the things that she is filming, I'm very hip on. I know what she's filming. I've been there. Not every place, but some of the places. And she's a monetized channel, 300,000 watts. She's been doing it for many years. And what it is I've never heard her. I've watched a lot of her videos. I know she has over 1,000 videos, but she's never addressed it to my understanding. I'm sure maybe she has in her videos, but she only has the one ad that plays in the beginning, and typically it's usually a skippable ad. So, the more I actually find myself gravitating to her church channel, one of the channels that I watch, only because her videos are, most of them are all like 30 some plus minutes, and I know there's no ads. So I did that. I want you guys all to know, I keep telling them, I'm 20 minutes in this and I forgot to do that pitch, but I want to tell everybody that everybody knows, if you click on any of the videos, all 100 and I think 170 live streams that we did, no, there's no ads. There's only one ad in the beginning. You get past that, I've turned all the mid-roll ads off. And any video that is 8 minutes or longer, no ads in the middle. Okay, so we just did that, and partially one of the reasons why is because of our members. We just want to say a special thank you to Agent K, Agent Mango, and Agent Double OC. It helps. So yeah, but I think that that's pretty cool. You get one commercial, unless you're rich, like some people in our community, and they can afford the, what do they call that, premium, YouTube premium, and I think you pay, I want to say $20 a month. $20 a month, they'll get you no ads. See? So that's, YouTube is a business. You like ads, they get paid. You don't want ads, no problem, you pay, no ads. Isn't that beautiful? I tell you guys, it's a business. It's a business. It's genius. That's why we love YouTube. It's a business. That's why a lot of people in the community, they take things a little bit personal, because with channel growth or something, it's nothing. Nothing is ever personal, guys. It's all just business. All right, we got what do we got here? Little peppers. What are those? Are they carrots or peppers? I can't really. I don't know if they translate. I don't know if everything translates that well, because I'm technically not on. You know what I could do on this other side over here? I don't know what they are. Is that a boxing glove? Could be a boxing glove, because I used to be a boxer. Not sure what that is. I don't know what that is, guys. I can't see from this angle. All right, what do we got? I have already completed 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs. Wow, yes, now my channel is monetized, but US views are most important for me, man. Okay, very good. I know when it comes to that kind of stuff, I don't know how YouTube, I don't know how they decide what a CPM is or how much people get paid. I have no idea. That's out of my pay scale. But I do remember that. I think that you are a pretty high watt channel. I want to say that you got several thousand subscribers, and you're monetized. That's wonderful. I like it. Yeah, and you're working the business. You're working it. That's good. Watching them pull the injured from the collapsed buildings in China. Big earthquake did. Are you serious, Super D? Oh goodness. I did not know that. I will give Super D an A+ on current events and news, because he does stay informed. And apparently they've had China, they've had a big earthquake. I did not know that. Oh geez. Last year we broke records, heat records, and this year I don't know what's going to happen, but the weather is a little bit crazy all over the place. But them earthquakes, that's one of the reasons why I'm scared to go to California, because they get a lot of earthquakes. I think that I've been in Vegas about, I want to say almost 40 years, 38, 39 years. And we had one earthquake, I think two maybe. And one I happened to be in a coffee shop, and that lamp was going like this. And that was about, I don't know, I want to say that was 5, 6, 7 years ago. And they say those tremors or the aftershock, you can feel those for a while. Maybe we're talking years. And I always felt like, I didn't know, I asked my mom, you don't believe me. I always felt like, we were always in an earthquake. And I don't know if it was the tremors or if they were digging all these tunnels. Apparently, I don't even know where these tunnels are at in Vegas, but apparently they've got all these underground tunnels. I thought maybe because they were using dynamite or drilling or something. I don't know, but we haven't felt that for some time now. And but earthquakes, I don't like earthquakes, and I don't like tornadoes, and I don't like fires. So the closest thing I can get to being happy is being in Vegas. It does get a little bit hot in the summer, but other than that, it's okay. Let's go here. What do we got here? Super D, you know what? Super D, thank you for being here. Means a lot to me. You know how I feel about you. You're a good guy. We pick on each other. I know that we do, but it's all. I know you got a good heart, man. Let's see. We had an earthquake in South Carolina a few years ago, but we were all drunk and nobody noticed. Okay. You should have seen my teacher when he was alive. He was a magician. His hero was Houdini. I think his second favorite hero was Don Rickles. He loved Don Rickles. He was a one-liner, and we'd always be on the phone every single night talking about it. But as he got older, he got funnier because he really started looking real silly when he got older. And he used to do an impression of a drunk walking through an earthquake. And he'd get a little, up until just the last year or so before he passed, he drank all the time, you know. So when he would do his little imitation of a drunk walking through an earthquake, geez, that was funny. I'm hoping that I'm half as funny as he is when I get older, because you know when you get old, you get looking a little, you start looking a little silly. Then when you get really old, kids are afraid of you, you know. Yeah, Super D, we'll drink a little fake whiskey for you tonight. Hope that you're feeling good. Hope you got the power restored, because I think that last week you had some power problems. But I kind of like these guys. You know what? My whole life is about being ambushed, and every time I go out, I get ambushed, and I'm in rush hour traffic all the time. Well, not rush hour traffic, but there's a lot of traffic here in Vegas, so that's always stressful. So I just kind of like these little laid back, real chilled, atmospheric streams. You can come on here and drink fake whiskey and get a little silly. But what we're going to do is keep your eyes and ears open, guys, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to run some tests. We don't know, we call them secret sessions, guys. We're going to try them on Monday nights. Now, 10 o'clock might be too late, okay, because that's on the East Coast. That's like 10, 11, 12. Could be 12 o'clock. East Coast, 1 o'clock. That might be too late on a Monday. Maybe not, but Friday, we've done live streams on Friday, and that don't seem to be the best night, because you know what? Everybody's out dancing. That's what they're doing. They're out dancing. Speaking of dancing, I was over here at the tavern here. They got line dancing over there. I've been taking me some line dancing classes. And I was dancing so long that I wore out my shorts and my socks. Thought that was funny. Little salute to you there, Super D. One of the drawbacks of living in the forest storms is knocks the trees down. Power lines, yes. You know, like I said, that's another thing. I've got, I think I want to call it a weeping willow out front. And that cotton picking thing, it just sheds, and it's magnificent, man. This thing is so big. I'm getting a little scared because you get these windstorms. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness. And I'm always watering them. And I think these are alpine spices. I think I got 2 alpine spices in the back, which are not doing too good. Yeah, they're sad. They're pretty rough shape. It got real hot this summer. And I'm always out watering them. So Super D right there on his back porch is a forest. That's where if you like My Cool Dog. I dig My Cool Dog, Super D, because we've had labs before. I don't want to say the name of the lab because somebody might be using it as a password. I don't know. But he's got a My Cool Dog, and he just sits out there on the edge of the wood to look into the trees and stuff. But for me, we gotta water them. But back there in South Carolina, if they don't get any rain, it gets a little dry. See, and I think look what happened. You know, in California, I used to go up there. What I wanted to say the name of the place was, I can't remember. I want to say Hualapai. Pretty sure. I was up there at Kingman, Arizona, which is just I want to say, would I say east? Yeah, maybe. Don't know my directions that good. Of Laughlin, Nevada. And it's like a furnace there. Laughlin, Nevada gets hot. It's like 10 degrees hotter there than it is in Vegas. And so I was prowling around out there in Arizona and Kingman, and looking up near Hualapai Mountains. You can get some, it's beautiful country, but living in the cotton picking woods. And I've seen a few of them fire videos, and I don't know that I feel too safe living next to the woods, if you get my meaning. That's what I'm saying. Living in the forest, storms knock the trees down. Yeah. You get it, Super D. You get a lot of those. You get a lot of the what do they call them? Dogwood trees. You get a lot of those. You know, you tell a dogwood tree you can tell by the bark. You really got to look at the bark, and then you can see it's a dogwood tree just by looking at the bark there. But well, Super D, you're going to 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. I want to say it's 12:30 there. That's probably right. And I think your bedtime is right around probably 1 or 2 o'clock. So I wanted to come up on here and give you guys that news. I wish that we had. It's still going to happen, guys. Regardless, Operation Project Plain Sight. We got to launch it. I have a contact on the inside that's helping me with this, and we're just waiting on them. Okay. So once they get all that, I don't know what they do with their contracts and their paperwork and the legalities, all the little issues and stuff they got to deal with. Whenever they get all that done, we'll be ready to go. But I assure you, Operation Project Plain Sight is going to be very innovative, a fresh new perspective, a new way to do channel promotion. Going to be easy too, real easy. And we're hoping that you guys will like it. So if you guys do want it, we got the teaser out there. We only got 53 videos on it. But it's funny when you start talking about channel promotion, everybody's like, psh, they're gone. We don't know if they just get spooked by channel promotion, if they're offended by it, or what. We don't know, guys. Man, that is some stout stuff. Stout, boy. Woo. You can feel it, man. It goes down there. That's why I've been drinking a lot of it lately. That's why I talk like this. Let's see. Yep, dogwood trees everywhere. Spewing pollen. Make me sneeze. Okay, yeah. Plus fact too, guys, you're going to see. When Danny goes out there, have you ever seen anybody like duct tape peanut butter? And, he's trying to trap Bigfoot. And also you'll see a lot of, he calls them spiders from Mars. And it's really a good time when you see Danny, when he sees a spider from Mars. He's like me, guys. I don't really like spiders. Because this is a true story I'll tell to you. I don't know if you guys know, about a month ago, I came home and I pulled the apart in the garage and I was bringing in some stuff. And I don't know if the spider was in the box or on the box or whatever, but when I opened up the box, my ex-wife, which is weird because I don't have an ex-wife, but she said, "Oh, there's a spider, there's a spider." I thought, "What?" And she goes, I'll kill him. She goes, "No, don't." She said, "No, don't kill him. Take him out." Take him out? She said, "Yeah, take him out." So I took the spider out. We went out on the town. That's what we did. We went bowling. We went to go see a movie. He was hungry, so we went to the buffet. And the more I got to talking to him, it turned out he's a nice guy. He's really a pretty nice guy. He's a web designer. Yeah, it's fun. You have dogwood trees everywhere. That's, what time is it there? 1:30. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. A 3-hour difference. That's right. Okay. Okay. I hear you. Looks like, well, I'm going to tell you what. That is a new, if you guys, just so for your information, in case you want to know, they got a new cure for a cough. A lot of times, we get into that time of the year where we get, there's a lot of pollen, a lot of dust, people's allergies flare up and stuff, and colds. I always tell everybody to stay away from the mailman during flu season, but if you get the flu. But they've discovered a new cure for a cough. What you do is you drink a quart of prune juice. You'll never cough again. You'll be afraid to. That's funny, guys. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. That's funny. Prune juice. Super D. Look at that. You know what? Since we were sporting a cowboy look, I thought we'd change the little trim. See that little trim there on the banner? I thought, yeah, we'll change that. Well, you know what you do, Super D. I know you're doing a live stream with. I think I want to say, well, you with BBB. You're doing a live stream on hers, and I think that hers is on Saturday nights, like 6:30 Pacific time. But you and Thrash, and I know Sarah's on there, and he always streams at Sunday. And I never really get to watch that because I'm working on all kinds of stuff and I'm in feverishly preparation mode. Maybe I should start sacrificing some Sundays instead of doing a live stream, watch some live streams because we're not breaking any records, as you can see. I think it's funny, guys. I think it's hilarious. It's just fun. It's fun, guys. We like the low tech atmosphere. That's what we like. It's just how we are, guys. We just like it. Why would you want, if you're getting ambushed for a living, why would you want to come into YouTube and get ambushed? Nobody wants that. We don't want that. But anyway, and we keep trying new things as well, too, guys. Sometimes we go 20 minutes, sometimes we go 30 minutes. And we still cross the fingers about the replay value. And Danny will tell you. You've heard me say it on the live stream many times. A live stream is as long as it needs to be. And when it's over, it's over. When it's done, it's done. So in the olden days, the record, I don't know if this record will ever be broken by myself. Maybe I'll try it again. I don't know why would I even do that. But I went for 5 hours. One time I went live streaming for 5 hours. No cheating, okay? Only thing we did was we took a 1/2 minute break, and that was it. We didn't cheat, and we went 5 hours. And what I need to do is I need to learn how to do one of those little clips. Apparently you can take and clip certain sections out of a video, and I'd like to be able to do that because there was one point in there we never laughed so cotton picking hard because we were all getting a little bit silly, really silly. Because as the night progressed, we had some really good laughs on there. I need to learn how to do those clips. I can snip that piece off and do a little video on it, but I don't know how to do that. Anyways, guys, we got 8 eyeballs in here. Probably going to keep this less than an hour. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. You guys are going to see something here. I'm not going to tell you what else happens. I had something else happen to me the other day, and it wasn't good. But all you can do is pick that, whatever that is, and try to find something good out of it. So had a little technical issue that I've been dealing with, but we're going to shoot the remainder of that video, the rock climbing video, and we're working on that right now. It's going to be fun, guys. That's going to be. I guarantee you that you haven't seen a video like that. What do we got here? Say it's we're gonna go right here like this. Bada zing. So yeah, in recap, before we get out of here, guys, what I'm gonna do. We don't know how long YouTube takes to render. Could be 5 minutes, could be 5 hours, could be 12 hours, 24 hours, doesn't matter. If you're coming in here a little bit late, this was the weekly magazine publication. Not a lie. YouTube, or not YouTube, but this is by Vegas. Vegas puts a publication out, and we did a little prediction. We had Julie Pretty. She came in, and I did a little prediction. I don't really. What do you call that? I don't put descriptions with my videos when I do live streams that they're magic. I just kind of conceal it in there, let people stumble upon it because they don't really know. But it was one word, and it was in here, and I'm gonna leave a link to that video right there. And after you watch this video, it might be there in 2 hours. It might take 3 hours. But if you're watching this, today's Friday. What is today? 27th or 28th? I don't even know what day it is. Today's the 28th. Let's say that you're watching it tomorrow, which is a Saturday. A day later, all right? It'll probably be there. It's gonna be right there. Okay, and that little circle that you see. That's my ring light. Just how it works out. It just reflects off of that. But it's all good. And Super D, okay, good night. I just want to say thank you so much. Been around. I've known you a long time, and I've appreciated your support. I know if something happened in a pinch, you know, and you had to protect me, you would. And I appreciate that. So you wear that badge with honor. Okay, buddy? It's like a little toast to the one that Danny would like, Super D. Can it make a toast to honor? No, I'm not going to say that one. I'll do the one about the weather. Make a toast to the weather. Whether she will or whether she won't. That's comedy. That's about as risque as we get, guys. We don't get too risque. Wow, that whiskey stout. Oh man, I'm starting to get real goosed up. I'm feeling good. I might have to go back over to the saloon there and do some more line dancing. All right. But we're just going to do a little outro. We just want to do a little one in case somebody comes in here and they could say goodbye or whatever. It just, you got to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And so we'll just run that. Well, I want to thank all you guys for showing up and for contributing. It's all good. And thanks for the chat. We can't have a live stream without chat, guys. If you don't have a chat, you don't have a live stream. What are you going to do? Come up on here and talk to yourself? So it's all good. Remember, Sunday, 7 p.m., if you're a small channel and you want to promote your channel, you can come. And we have the Sunday live stream that we do called Super Sunday. I'll probably tonight or tomorrow set that up. And when I get it all set up, you'll know which one it is because this one's going to be a little bit different. We've been greasing the fat. We've been greasing the hog, the fat hog's back. What else have we been doing? We've been milking the pig, greasing the fat hog's back, poking the bear. We were thinking about squeezing the sneeze and weasel, but them titles ain't doing too good. So we're gonna go with a different theme. All right. So, but you'll see it. Look for that out there. It'll be up and coming. I'll put that out there. Sunday at 7 p.m. Set your clock. In the meantime, I already talked way past the close when that cotton picking video that you're going to see, where I did that prediction. The name of it was the nightlife. And you won't see, guys. Got a good little video on there for you. Definitely entertaining. You're definitely going to find it entertaining. All right. So with all that being said, thank you guys for tuning in, and we're going to see you on Sunday. All right.